This is a Jerkin Head Roof, and you might see some similarities to a hip roof, and it's sort of a flip around of a Dutch gable roof in that now the gable section's down the bottom and the hip section's up the top near the ridge, and it has some similarities in the layout of a Dutch gable as well, in that hopefully our ridge extension here is equal to common rafter spacings, because we either need to know what this distance is or what the distance from the outside of the wall to the midpoint of our first rafter is, or our half span for our jerkin head. We need to know one of those two dimensions to work this out, and you can see how they work on the end here. So if we know what our ridge extension is, we can come in a ridge extension from each end, and if we don't, if we only know what our half span jerkin head is, we can come from the center of our roof out to work out the length of our wall. There it is. So you can see how we work out the length of that. Now once we've got the length worked out, we then need to work out what the height is. So again, we can use our old mate tan to work out what the height of the wall is. So tan roof pitch times by our ridge extension will give us the height of our wall. In this case, it's 497 millimeters, or 0.497 meters. So once we know the height of our wall, or length of our wall, we can then start to put our roof together. So same as we've done before, a crown end rafter, our two shortened hips, and then we need to put a couple of creepers in. Now these creepers out here floating in mid-air, you may have to put a trimmer in to support them, stop them flapping around, and also your fascia will help pick them up at the end, and you may not even put them in until you put your fascia on. And then of course you need to have your ceiling frame in there, and that's it. That is a Jerkin Head roof.